Hi there, my name's Steve Jensen. I'm from the National Sales Academy and welcome to the Golden Nuggets. And today's Golden Nugget workshop's all about telephone. This is the little thing that rings and we put it to our ear and makes us thousands and millions of dollars. However, it's one of the most underutilized tools in business and it's probably one of the most undertrained. It's taken for granted all the time. So this is just a quick little nugget to give you some things to take back to your business straight away. Now the telephone is something that rings every day. You make telephone calls out, people make telephone calls in. What is the thing that makes it different? What makes your telephone call different? Now, the thing that makes it different for most people is perceived value. Question, how do you make your conversation have perceived value for the person on the other side? What are they thinking about you? Do they like you? Do they trust you? Are you friendly? Are you giving them something? Are you giving them value? Are you giving them a compelling reason to come and meet you? This is such an important question because if there's no value in the conversation and they don't see you as someone they want to come and see, well, guess what? You're more than likely be just one of the 1,000 telephone calls that they make in a day. Now, here are some key elements that you need to do to actually make sure that you have confidence on the telephone. And they're pretty straightforward. The thing is, I want the person putting the phone down and saying, wow, I have to have that meeting with that person. Whether they're coming to see you or you're going to see them. That's the number one thing that you want them thinking. I have to see you. Now, here are some key elements that you need to put into practice. Number one, what are you going to do to make your telephone call memorable? In other words, what's in it for them? Are they coming to have a sort of chat about your product or service and then just shop around? Or is it going to be a memorable conversation where they said, I really did enjoy that conversation, I want to meet that person? Whether it's at your office or where you go to them. Now, the next thing is, are you happy? Are you friendly? What do you sound like on the phone? Question, have you ever recorded your voice on the telephone? Most people haven't. And you'll be surprised when you actually hear that telephone conversation if it's great, if it's average, or if it's actually appalling. How many of us like to hear a voicemail message on our mobile phone? Not many. Now, the next thing is, let's make the telephone call completely personal. Use the criteria that they give you and feed it back to them. Use their words. Make sure that this person wants to come and see you. In other words, the key performance indicator that actually is the benchmark for great telephone skills is a good show rate. Does the meeting take place? Now, if you find that compelling reason, you've heard me say it a few times, a compelling reason to have that meeting, the person will want to come and see you to talk about the product or service that fixes a challenge. Remember, the number one motivator in human behavior is to avoid pain. If we have that in place, then guess what? Your show percentage more than likely will come up. Now, once the show percentage is coming up, you're going to find that you're going to see more people. See more people, make more sales. Simple. Next thing we need to work with is confidence and competence. Now they go hand in hand. Practice on the telephone, making sure that you role play. Now this is something that's not done. It's taken for granted in so many businesses. No one role plays their telephone calls. They don't role play the outward going calls and they certainly don't role play their inward coming phone calls. It's the face of your business. It's what your business is being perceived by your customers on the telephone. So really take that away and actually role play it. Call your business tonight. Call your business tomorrow. See what it sounds like. Now, if you're an expert, the person will want to come and see you. So do you know your product? Have you fitted it into a solution that's going to say, wow, I want to come and meet you? And have you linked it to your unique selling points? These are really important questions. Always make sure you utilize unique selling points in your conversation as your feature. Link it to a benefit and then link it to an emotion that they're going to come to see you. Last but not least, let's make sure this person wants to come and meet you. If they're going to come and meet you, you're perceived as an expert, they like and trust you, you've built rapport, you'll see more people. And if you see more people, you'll make more sales. If you could just do the equation of saying, I'm going to see 2 to 5%, between 2 to 5% more people on a weekly basis, would you make more sales? And the answer is yes. Well, thank you for listening today. There's some nuggets to take back to your business, implement, and make sure you see more people. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.